हरे कृष्ण।
Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. जय कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम जय वृंदावन धाम. जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे. जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय. जय जय प्रभुपाद. श्री श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुम् उन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश। श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथामितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितां च। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वतीदेवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणी। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण। I would like to welcome all the devotees present here today for the morning Srimad Bhagavatam class. Today we have a very festival, very important day. This is actually called as Danda festival, the festival of fine, and Dahi Chida festival. But actually this is Nityanand Prabhu's festival of mercy. On the pretext of distributing Dahi and Chida, Nityanand Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are distributing their unlimited mercy today. So, let's chant the Nityanand Prabhu's mantra. Vande Padmavati Putram Shri Padmavati Putram Shri Gauranga Bhinnatma Dayalur Dinavatsalah Rohini Nandano Rama Avaduto Dayam Buddhi Hadai Pandita Sunor Vasudha Janavi Priya Vishwarupo Jagatrata Gauranga Agrajah Prabhu Tvameva Sharanam Natha Dehi Bhaktim Padambhuje. Followed by Sri Chaitanya Nama Stotra. Sri Gauranga Satchidanandaha Krishna Chaitanya Vigraha Navadvipa Nivasi Cha Jagannatha Sutastatha Purushottamah Param Brahma Sannyasi Rupadara Dharakaha Vishwambharo Dinabandhur Harinama Pradayakaha Etadvadashanamani Sakradeva Patet Naraha prema bhaktir bhavet tasya Shri Gauranga Prasadataha. So today we are going to discuss, this is a very wonderful festival, and actually if we look at the content of this whole chapter, this chapter can be divided into three parts. Raghunath Goswami's renunciation, Nityananda Prabhu, Nitai's magnanimous mercy, and Nimai's irrevocable shelter. So first what is this Raghunath Goswami's renunciation? Srila Raghunath Goswami, as we have heard before, born during 1494, very close to Mahaprabhu's birth year, in Saptagram, Bengal. Srila Raghunath Goswami was the son of a wealthy Jamindar. Despite his opulent upbringing, he was deeply drawn into the path of bhakti right from the childhood. He was not at all interested in anything material. Govardhan Mujumdar was his father, the younger one, and his elder brother was Hiranya Majumdar. These two landlords are the very rich Jamindars, and they were also called as Mujumdar. Actually, Mujumdar is the title given by the Muslim government for the tax collector, those who collect the tax and then give it to government. So Raghunath Goswami was the son of Govardhan Mujumdar, the younger one. But Raghunath Goswami, having all this opulence, like Indra, he was indifferent towards this opulence. He was not at all interested in anything material. During his childhood, Raghunandan Acharya, who was a family priest of this Mujumdar family, and then he used to love Raghunath Goswami during his childhood. Because of his mercy, one day he took him to Haridas Thakur. And Raghunandan Acharya was the disciple of Advaita Acharya. So Raghunath Das Goswami had an opportunity to visit Advaita Acharya's home because of Raghunandan Acharya. So when he was associated with Haridas Thakur, what to speak of that association? So he installed a seed of bhakti in the heart of Raghunath Goswami during his childhood. When he met Haridas Thakur, Raghudas incessantly started chanting and tears started flowing from his eyes. He used to hear the stories and the magnanimous mercy of both Nitai and Nimai. And he had a very deep desire in his heart, when will that day come, I would go and meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was hankering for this. But his family members would not allow him. Several times he wanted to run away from the house. But his father, being a very wealthy person, employed some security guards. A small boy cannot run, from a hefty security guards like this. So he tried many times, but they used to catch him and bring back home. So his efforts were futile in escaping from this house. His mother thought, several times mother told his father, why didn't you tie him? The father decided that, I think we should marry him. This is the best binding in the material world, to marry a person. So because they were very wealthy person, they got a very beautiful daughter-in-law, just like Urvasi from the heaven. But although married, Raghunath Das Goswami was not at all interested in the material family life. And even after the marriage, he started running from the home. But security used to catch him and again bring him back. And one day the mother told him, "Why didn't you bind him with the rope?" And his father desperately told, "Alas, what to bind him with the material rope? His mind could not be bound with such a strong rope of a marriage and such a big rope of a opulence. What to speak of this material binding? His mind could not be bound by anything material. He has already met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and we cannot contain him in the house." So Raghunath Das Goswami, although married, he was not staying in home. He was sleeping in one temple outside. But security were always watching him. So one day, he could find that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after taking sannyas, came to Shantipur. So he heard that news somehow, maybe through Raghunandan Acharya. And somehow, Raghunath Das Goswami wanted to run away and meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Shantipur is almost about 111 kilometers from the place where Krishnapur is, the place where Raghunath Das Goswami used to live. It's about 111 kilometers. So somehow by trick, he could escape from the security and ran throughout the night and came to Shantipur, Advaita Acharya's home. And immediately when he saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he offered his obeisances to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately lifted him up and embraced. And then he instructed him, "This Markata Vairagya is not good. You are a family man, you have a wife, and you have all that beautiful house, so you should stay home. Your renunciation should be internal, not external." So instructed very nicely Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The Kaviraj Goswami has not described what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has instructed him. But maybe Chaitanya Mahaprabhu must have instructed similar to what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. A devotee should stay in home just like a woman who is loving other person, but she should stay home completing all her duties so that nobody should doubt on her. And inside man, she should be thinking about that Upapati. So Raghunath Goswami immediately went back. Prabhupada ji writes, soon after meeting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Raghunath Das Goswami became pound and shilling man, a very good businessman. And then he went back home, and at that time, the Hiranya Mujumdar, the elder brother of Govardhan Mujumdar, he was collecting the tax for the government, and before that, in his place, one Muslim officer, he was collecting the tax. And Hiranya Mujumdar contacted directly the government, and he took that position. So that time it is said he was collecting about 20 lakhs rupees, annual collection tax, 20 lakhs in Bengal, about 500 years back, you can imagine. And he was to give 15 lakhs to the government, and remaining he should be keeping it. But Hiran Mujumdar thought that government will not look into what is collected. So he used to give only 12 lakhs to the government, and 8 lakhs he used to keep. And this Muslim officer came to know about it. And he became very furious. And he started yelling and complaining to the government. And he started quarreling with Hiranya Majumdar, you have snatched my position and you are collecting the tax more than what government has allowed you. I will complain you. And because of this Muslim officer, Hiranya Majumdar one day ran away from the house. And this Muslim officer found an opportunity. He caught hold of Raghunath Das Goswami and he imprisoned him. And he was so cruel that he actually wanted to beat Raghunath Das Goswami. But looking at his face, see, he could not beat him. But he used to yell with harsh words. Now Raghunath Das Goswami has come home after meeting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Oh, who can beat him? So Raghunath Das Goswami used his all the skills to calm him down, to convince him. So he started telling him, my dear brother uncle, my dear uncle, you are like my father. My father and you all are like brothers. And I don't know when you quarrel and when you become friends. It is not certain. Sometimes you quarrel, sometimes you become friends. And I am like your son. You are my maintainer. And it's not good that maintainer will beat or say some harsh words to the one who is maintained. And you know all the Shastras. You are a devotee of Allah. So with some kind words, he seduced him. Looking at his very beautiful, soft words, and his heart became softened. And his Muslim officer started crying. Then he said, I will release you today. I know you are you are like my son. Understand, I will release you today. But your uncle has collected improportionate amount. So he should meet me. You arrange a meeting with your... He said, definitely he will come, he will meet. And whatever you want to talk to him, you can talk. So somehow, as a very good businessman, Raghunath Das Goswami arranged a meeting between both of this, and then it was settled. So this is how, like a very perfect businessman, he played a role of cooling down and settling the situation. But Raghunath Das Goswami was not interested in the family affairs. He was always thinking of how to run away from this hole. And one day, almost a year passed, one day he heard that Nityananda Prabhu is coming to Panihati. So Raghunath Das Goswami considered something in his mind. And the next day, somehow by escaping through these security guards, he reached Nityananda Goswami. It is in the Panihati village where he could... This Panihati village is about 18.5 kilometers from Krishnapura, the place. So he ran away in the night to meet Nityananda Prabhu. And this is the Panihati Dahichida festival, where when the Nityananda Prabhu had come there and he was sitting on a big rock beneath a big banyan tree, the Ganges river is just flowing besides. All the devotees are performing kirtan. There are many devotees, almost about 200 devotees. Nityananda Prabhu had come here. And Raghunath Das Goswami, with fearful gesture, he was standing and looking from a distance. And some devotee said, oh, this is Raghunath. And immediately, Nityananda Prabhu called him, you thief, you come here. And Raghunath Das Goswami was very much afraid to come near. And Nityananda Prabhu got up from his seat, went towards him, caught hold of him, and bring him near to this, all the devotees. Said, you are a thief. I am going to fine you today. Catching hold of his hand, Suni Prabhu kahe chora dili darshana aya aya aji tora karimo dandana. Hearing this, Lord Nityananda Prabhu said, you are a thief. Now you have come to see me. Come here, come here. Today I shall punish you. The Lord called him, but Raghunath Das Goswami did not go near. You are like a thief, for instead of coming near, you stay away at a distance. Now that I have captured you, I shall punish you. This is the danda that I am going to give. So what is danda? Dadi chida bhakshana karaha moragane shuni anandita haila Raghunatha mane. Make a festival and feed all my associates, yogurt and chipped rice. Hearing this, Raghunath Das Goswami was greatly pleased. Raghunath Das brought chipped rice, yogurt, milk, sweetmeats, sugar, bananas and other eatables and placed them all around. You're just taking some bullock carts and the horse carriage. He brought from all these items from his village. When the shopkeepers of many other villages nearby came to know that there's a good big festival, so they all brought their shop and arranged near this place. So Raghunath Das Goswami also brought all these items, the poha, sugar, milk, dahi, banana. She brought in huge quantity. As they came bringing all kinds, Raghunath Das purchased it all. He gave the price for their goods and later fed all of them with the same very food. So Raghunath Das also arranged big earthen pots, about 7 big earthen pots and about 200 small pots, earthen pots. In one place, chipped rice was soaked in hot milk in each of the large pots. Then half the chipped rice was mixed with yogurt, sugar and banana. The other half was mixed with condensed milk, a special type of banana in Bengal. It is called as champa kala. So then sugar, clarified butter, ghee and camphor was added into that. And all these big pots were cooked this beautiful feast item and they kept in front of Nityananda Prabhu. After Nityananda Prabhu had changed his cloth for new one and sat on a raised platform, the Brahmana brought before him the 7 huge pots. Hearing about the festival, all kinds of learned scholars, Brahmanas, priests went there. Lord Nityananda Prabhu honored them and made them sit on the raised platform with him. Everyone was offered 2 earthen pots. In one, it was a chipped rice with condensed milk, sweet, and in other, chipped rice with yogurt, dahi. So, dahi chida and milk chida. The beauty of Nityananda Mahaprabhu's, the mercy, that's why this is not dahi chida festival alone, it's a festival of mercy. With the pretext of this dahi chida, Nityananda Prabhu is distributing the great mercy to all the devotees and Raghunath Das Goswami. When chipped rice had been served to everyone, Lord Nityananda Prabhu in meditation, he sat in his meditation and then he meditated upon Gaurang Mahaprabhu, Nitai. So he meditated and immediately Gaurang Mahaprabhu appeared on the sight. This is a surprise. Gaurang Mahaprabhu was not around there. But because of his meditation, with this great mercy, he brought Chaitanya Mahaprabhu there. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu arrived, Lord Nityananda Prabhu stood up. They then saw how the others were enjoying the chipped rice with yogurt and condensed milk. Everyone was eating this and they were enjoying. There was not enough space around. Some people were standing on the rock, some people on the ground, and some people are standing in the Ganges river. So with the 2 pots they were eating the rice in the river itself. So from now Nityananda Prabhu, this is the mercy. From each and every pot, Lord Nityananda Prabhu took one morsel of chipped rice and pushed into the mouth of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Lord Nityananda Prabhu, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also smilingly took a morsel of food, pushed it into the mouth of Nityananda and laughed as he made Lord Nityananda eat it. In this way, Lord Nityananda was walking through all the groups of eaters and all the Vaishnavas standing there where they were seeing the fun. Lord Nityananda offered Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu a place and had him sit down. Then together the two brothers began eating the chipped rice. So this was a great festival of fun. And Lord Nityananda Prabhu ordered, all of you eat, chanting the holy name, Hari Hari. So immediately the whole crowd started resounding with the name, Hari Hari. So the entire space was filled with the vibration, Hari Hari. So this was a big festival. Thus some sat on the platform, some at the base of the platform, some on the bank of Ganges, and they were all supplied with 2 pots. Each by the 20 men were distributing this mercy to everyone. At the same time, Raghav Pandit arrived there. Seeing the situation, he began to laugh in great surprise. So Raghav Pandit ji, he brought along with him for Nityananda Prabhu many food cooked in ghee, clarified butter, and he offered it to Nityananda Prabhu. He was staying very close. This prasadam he first placed before the Lord Nityananda. And Nityananda Mahaprabhu, since he was eating this chipped rice, dahi, he said, you distribute to all the devotees. And Raghav Pandit said, I have not eaten in my house. I am waiting for you. I have offered it to the Lord and have kept it. Nityananda Prabhu, don't worry, I will come in the night. So I will eat that in the night. Now I am eating this. So who can understand the influence and mercy of Nityananda Mahaprabhu? His power so powerful that he induced Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to come and eat rice on the bank of the Ganges. So this is the festival of mercy of Nityananda Mahaprabhu. After Lord Nityananda Prabhu finished eating, he washed his hand and mouth and gave Raghunath Das the food remaining in the 4 pots. After receiving the remnants of food left by Lord Nityananda, Raghunath Das Goswami, who was greatly happy, ate some and distributed and rest among his own associates. Now after eating this, a transcendental prasadam, Rajbhog, given by Nityananda Mahaprabhu, the heart of Raghunath Das Goswami was softened. And then he started crying. It's a great prayer coming from the heart of Raghunath Das Goswami. So with begging, folding his hand, Raghunath Das Goswami, very beautiful prayer. Adhama pamaramui hina jivadhama mora ichhaya pana chaitanya charana vamana hayayena chandadari bare chaya aneka yatana kaino tate kabuse dhanaya yata bare palay ami grahadi chadiya pita mata dui more rakaye bandhiya. He's opening his heart. Every time I tried to go away and give up my home relationship, my father and mother unfortunately kept me bound. Like a dwarf, a small boy who wants to catch the moon. Hey, my Lord, I have tried my best many times to catch the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but I have never been successful. Gyata bara palayami grahadi chadiya pita mata dui more rakhiya bandhaya tomara krapa vina keha chaitanya na paya tumi krapa kaile tare adhame paya. No one can attain the shelter of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu without your mercy. But if you are merciful, even the lowest of men can attain shelter of his lotus feet. Ayogya mui nivedana karite kari bhaya more chaitanya deha gosai haya sadaya. Although I am unfit and greatly afraid to submit this plea, I nevertheless request you, my Lord, to be especially merciful toward me by granting me shelter at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So very humbly, Raghunath Das Goswami offered this prayer. Mora mathe pada dhari karah prasada nirvigne chaitanya paya kara ashirvada. Placing your feet on my head, give me the benediction that I may achieve the shelter of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu without difficulty I pray for this benediction. So Raghunath Das Goswami praying like this. Now Nityananda Prabhu, how he distributes his mercy. This is really a wonderful. So Nityananda Prabhu says, Shuni hasi kahe Prabhu sab bhata gana ihara vishaya sukha indra sukha sama. After hearing this appeal by Raghunath Das, Lord Nityananda Prabhu smiled and told all the devotees, Raghunath Das' standard of material happiness is equal to that of Indra, the king of heaven. Chaitanya krapate seha nai bhayamane sabe ashirvada kara pahuka Chaitanya charane. Because of the mercy bestowed upon him by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Raghunath Das, although situated in such material happiness, does not like it at all. It is mercy of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that although having all this opulence, he does not want it. Therefore, let every one of you, all the devotees who have eaten the dahi chuda today, you please bless this Raghunath. So be merciful toward him and give him the benediction that he may very soon attain shelter at the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna pada padma gandha yehi jana paya brahma loka adishuka tare nahi bhaya. One who experiences the fragrance of the lotus feet of Lord Krishna does not value even the standard of happiness available in Brahma Loka, the topmost planet, and what to speak of this heavenly planet. So Kaviraj Goswami has written this shloka. So Kaviraj Goswami then writes, Yo dustajandar sutan suradharajam pradesh prashaha jahav yuvaiva malavad uttama shlokalalasa Yo dustajandar sutan suradharajam pradesh prashaha jahav yuvaiva malavad Uttama shloka lalasa. He refers to King Bharata. King Bharata, although in the prime youth, gave up his very attractive wife, affectionate children, most beloved friends, and opulent kingdom, as one gives up the stool after excreting it. The family life, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, is the girth of stool. And people who are happily wanting to be in the family, it's unfortunate. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Tabe Raghunate Prabhu nikate bolaila tara mathe pada dhari kahite lagela. Then Lord Nityananda Prabhu called Raghunath near him, placed his lotus feet upon Raghunath Das' head and began to speak. Tumi ye karaila ye pulina bhojana to maya kripa kari gaura kaila agaman. Kripa kari kaila chida dugdha bhojana nratya deki ratre kaila prasada bhakshana. My dear Raghunath, he said, since you arranged the feast on the bank of the Ganges, Pulina Bhojan, Krishna and all the devotees, all the Gopas used to eat on the bank of Yamuna. This was called as Pulina Bhojan. So Nityananda Prabhu is saying, Raghunath, you have arranged this Pulina Bhojan. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came because you have arranged, just to show his mercy and give you the shelter. So this is actually the festival of shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. By his causeless mercy, he ate the chipped rice and milk. Then after seeing the dancing of the devotees at night, he took the supper. Mercy of Nityananda Prabhu. Toma uddharite gaura ailapane chutila to marayata bignadi bandhane. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gaur Hari, came here personally to deliver you. Now rest assured that all the impediments meant for your bondage are gone. This is the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu. Swarupera sthane toma karibe samarpane antaranga bhartya bali rakhi becharane. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will accept you and place you under the charge of his secretary Swarup Damodar. You will thus become one of the most confidential internal servant and will attain shelter at the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is the unlimited mercy of Nityananda Mahaprabhu. He forecasted before that he will be put under Swarup Damodarji by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his personal secretary. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to call Raghunath Das ji as Swarupera Raghunath. So there were three Raghunath Bhatt Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, another Raghunath. So especially Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave a irrevocable shelter to Raghunath Das Goswami. Nishinta haya yaha apana bhavana achire nirvigna pave Chaitanya charana. Being assured of all this, return to your home very soon without impediments. You will attain shelter at the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sabha bhakta dware tare ashirvada karayila tana sabara charana Raghunatha vandila. Lord Nityananda Prabhu had Raghunath Das blessed by all the devotees, and Raghunath Das offered his respect to their lotus feet. So this was truly a festival of distributing the mercy. Now after some time, Raghunath Das Goswami went back his home, was very much pleased and happy inside his mind. And then he started looking at an opportunity, when can I run to Nilachala Kshetra? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was staying in Nilachala. Now from Krishnapur to Jagannath Puri is almost about 111 kilometers. Raghunath Das Goswami, looking at, with the help of Raghunandan Acharya, one day night, he somehow managed to escape from the hands of the security and ran towards that road. Nobody takes that road because many people used to travel that road. Anybody sees, then they will catch him and bring him back. So he took that road, which is not traveled by many of the people. So he took almost about 12 days continuously running, and then he wanted to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. By the mercy of Nityananda Mahaprabhu, he could meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Nilachal. Chaitanya was so happy meeting Raghunath Das Goswami. Prabhu ka ek Krishna krapa balishta sab hai te tumhara ka dila vishaya va vishtagrata hai te. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, the mercy of Lord Krishna is stronger than anything else. Therefore the Lord has delivered you from the ditch of materialistic life, which is like a hole into which people pass to. This is the material life. The Lord thus specifically indicated that ordinary men who are very happy with material comforts and family life are in no better position than worms in the stool. So thus by instructing and giving his shelter to Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath mane kahe Krishna nahi jani tava kripa ka dilama ye amimani. Raghunath Das answered within his mind, I do not know who Krishna is. I simply know that your mercy, my Lord, has saved me from my family life. So this is the irrevocable shelter that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bestowed upon Raghunath Das Goswami. So Raghunath Das Goswami, a great devotee of the Lord, is actually Rati Manjari in Sri Vrindavan. Radharani is serving the Radharani's lotus feet. Raghunath Das Goswami in Krishna Lila is Rati Manjari. Lord Gauranga gave his personal Govardhana Shila and Gunjamala to Raghunath Das Goswami. Among all the 6 Goswamis, Raghunath Das Goswami is renowned for his quality of simplicity and renunciation. Such a renunciation, leaving the opulence like an Indra and a wife like Urvasi. He came running with a very simple life, living a very simple life, fencing everything. It's very, very difficult to, give up such opulent material life. But Raghunath Das Goswami, such a great Acharya. So Raghunath Das Goswami's teaching emphasized the importance of complete surrender to the Lord, extreme austerity, and unwavering devotion. His life itself became an example of this principle. He was known as the Prayojana Acharya in our Gaudiya Sampradaya. Raghunath Das Goswami is celebrated as Prayojana Acharya, the teacher who reveals the highest fulfillment of life. So that is Raghunath Das Goswami. So today, actually we are celebrating Dadi Chuda, but we are celebrating the festival of mercy by Nityanand Prabhu. And this is a great festival of mercy and festival of giving irrevocable shelter at the lotus feet. So both Nityanand Mahaprabhu and Gaurang Mahaprabhu are distributing this unlimited mercy. This whole Kali Yuga, by their presence, every day it can be celebrated. The Kali Yuga has become very celebrated among all the yugas because of this unlimited mercy. So thank you very much, and I am really thankful to Prabhuji for giving me this opportunity today for talking something about Raghunath Das Goswami. If you have any question, any comments, kindly you can.
Hare Krishna, thank you for the class. Hare Krishna, this side.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yes, please.
These are Goswamis and very elevated souls. And we hear about their pastimes and the mercy they got from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda. So what do we imbibe? How do we imbibe the same quality in our life?
Okay. So Prabhuji's question is, today we are hearing about Raghunath Das Goswami, how to imbibe these great qualities of Raghunath Das Goswami. So as just mentioned in this previous slide, Raghunath Das Goswami is not an ordinary person. And he was a Rati Manjari in Krishna Leela. And he was receiver of an unlimited mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So if anybody receives the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what is difficulty for him? So one thing that we should learn from this is, we should be hankering for the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And in Kali Yuga especially, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy is freely available. Lord says, I have bought this wealth for a sale, in this place. And I am calling everybody, come, I will give lot of discount, in this sale, Harinam. And if anybody even does not want to take discount, I will distribute it freely. And just if we follow these Acharya and start chanting the name and hankering for the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityanand Mahaprabhu's mercy, like what Raghunath Das Goswami said, definitely we will receive this unlimited mercy. And also, Raghunath Das Goswami is a Prayojana Acharya. So, Sambandha, Abhideya, Prayojana. These three tattvas. Sanatana Goswami is Acharya of Sambandha principle. Rupa Goswami is Acharya of Abhideya. Raghunath Das Goswami is Prayojana. So in the material world we call it as enabler, process and result. So it's the giving result. So Raghunath Das Goswami, the giver of mercy, similarly what he received from both of them, is also distributing mercy. He remained about 40 years in Radhakund and chanted incessantly. So the Radharani herself came sometimes to give her audience to Raghunath Das Goswami. Just by praying at the lotus feet of Raghunath Das Goswami, definitely we can receive this mercy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Nimai is festival of shelter ki. Nita is festival of mercy ki. Raghunath Das ji Dahi Chuda festival ki. Kaviraj Goswami festival of devotion की. Srila Prabhupada everyday festival की जय. सभी भक्तों की जय.
Hare Krishna, Krishna